Chimanimani Chief Timothy Munorowa's Muhusha has fined 2 Citizens Coalition for Change activists, 3 ghosts for defying a local headman's directive to vote for the ruling party Zanu-PF during the just-ended elections. Brothers Knowledge and Solomon Tambuera were last Saturday dragged before Chief Muhusha's traditional court for allegedly defying headman Charles Manzo's directive that all villagers in Manzo area should vote for the ruling party Zanu-PF during the elections. Speaking to this publication in an interview, Solomon said on the 20th of August, Headman Manzo purportedly called a villagers' meeting in Mutsangani area. On the 20th of August, Headman Manzo called a villagers' meeting at Mutsangani area. After the meeting, the headman stood up and started chanting Zanu-PF slogans. After the slogans, the headman said he had been sent by Chief Muhusha to order every villager in the ward to vote for Zanu-PF. He said if the villagers ignored his directive, they were going to be followed one by one after the elections. The CCC activist said after the headman's address, he stood up and openly challenged the headman that what he was doing was illegal and unconstitutional. He said, "I stood up and challenged the headman that what he was saying was illegal. I even told the villagers that they should ignore him and vote candidates of their choices. My brother Knowledge also stood up and told Manzo that he was out of order." The CCC activist said this stance apparently angered Manzo and a Zanu-PF activist identified as Rachel Rupia who threatened the two brothers. Solomon said he and his brothers were forced to sleep in the bush for almost 3 days after receiving information that Zanu-PF activists were baying for their blood following the incident. To our surprise, on the 26th of August, we received a letter from Chief Muhusha ordering us to appear before his court to answer charges emanating from our protest at the meeting. When we attended the court, the chief claimed that we insulted him by refusing to heed to Headman Manzo's order to vote for Zanu-PF. The chief threatened to banish us from the area, but I challenged him to prove his allegations. After failing to prove the allegations, the chief, with the concurrence of the headman and Zanu-PF activists, fined us 3 ghosts for essentially exercising our democratic rights. We were given until the end of September to pay the fine, said Solomon. After the judgment, Solomon said he also reported the case to the police. I am now appealing to the Zimbabwe lawyers for human rights to assist us to fight this injustice. We cannot just lose our livestock like this. Both of us are unemployed. Headman Manzo admitted holding a meeting on the eve of the harmonized elections with villagers but refuted the allegations he ordered people to vote for Zanu-PF. He said, "I was sent by the chief to remind these people to vote. I never ordered anyone to vote for Zanu-PF as alleged. I even queried why we were holding such a meeting towards an important election. The chief told me that the directive came from seniors above. At the meeting, 2 young men challenged me and argued that what I was saying to them was not in order as it amounted to forcing people to vote against their will. I informed the chief about this and he in turn summoned the 2 young men to his court. He felt insulted by the 2's actions of openly challenging this directive and fined them 3 gods. They are, however, still to pay the fine." When contacted for comment, Chief Muhusha confirmed that he fined the 2 brothers for insulting him but could not say how they insulted him. He just said, "They insulted me, yet they knew that they were my subjects. I told them we should respect each other so that we can coexist." It was not even clear what was said at the meeting, but the headman told me that the 2 brothers told him that what he was telling them did not make sense and dismissed him. They disrespected me by dismissing my headman. I have fined them 3 gods. This is not the first time that Chief Muhusha has been in the eye of a storm. The chief, who was recently installed and took delivery of a brand new Isuzu twin cab a few days before his installation in June this year, allegedly threatened his subjects with unspecified action if they vote for CCC during a meeting held at Muhusha Primary School.